first time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.
James Helder, Eiffel, TVMTK Global. With me, I've got the WBO middleweight king, none other than Billy Joe Saunders. Firstly, Bill, just saw gym mate Kell Brook in emphatic form taking out Sergey Rabchenko. What did you make of the finish?
Do you know what? I was watching him spar. I was watching his training, watching how he did the weight. I just wanted to say to him, like, you're going to do this very, very quick and sharp. I wanted to say it, but I just had to hold it back. But do you know what? Listen, I'm over the moon for him. Listen, he's worked hard. He come off them 2 losses, got the bit between his teeth, got the weight he needs to be at. And he showed himself tonight. He looked so strong. Busted him up early with the jab, busted him up early with the shots, then put the finishing touch.
Brucked him up
bad. Bread.
Do you credit yourself with bringing back the mojo to the Eagle
No.
gym?
Listen. Never, ever. No, I won't take no credit for none of that at all. The credit, if any credit goes, it goes to Dominic Ingle. He's the one that brets us up. If we fuck about. Do you know what? Being here tonight was like really give me I want to get in again tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? All the boys, when we get in that gym, we're all got our times and everyone pushes on each other. You know what I mean? We're all work together, we're all training times together. It's just, the gym's just completely buzzing in a hole at the minute, do you know what I mean? To be honest with you, I reckon we got probably one of the best trainers and best stables probably in British boxing today. Kid Galahad tonight as well, made a big statement. Atif, big statement. Lee Wood, we got all stoppages.
I want to take your mind over now to New York tonight. WBC champion Deontay Wilder in action against Lewis King Kong Ortiz. What are your thoughts on that contest, Bill?
Do you know what?
You a fan of Wilder?
He's a racist cunt, I think. I personally think he is. Questioning about, other promoters using fighters and using, you know what I mean? He's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Would that be to the reference of comments he made regarding Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua?
Yeah. When I read them, I was thinking, like, you can't be saying that. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, I got mates from all different nationalities. You know what I'm saying? I've got mates from all different nationalities, and I have the crack and bub of them. But you can't come out and say that on the stats he is. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's unprofessional. I personally think he's up against a good boxer. But I just think that he won't cut the gravy. I think that Wilder are probably going to be maybe even a points win, maybe.
2 years too late, in your opinion, for Luis Ortiz to make an impact?
100%, yeah. How old's he?
39 on paper.
Yeah. I mean,
that makes him 5 years older than me. That's a worry. Don't know.
Well, listen, it's one of them that I just think it's just not going to happen. Mate, listen, if he could old man his way to a points victory, I think he's done himself proud. But yeah, I'll say Wilder.
Do you think it'll be? Well, you reckon it'll be a points, long-drawn fight, not the friendly fight we hope.
Do you know what? It don't really interest me. The only heavyweight I'm interested in, really, the only 2 heavyweights I'm interested in is Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. I just want to see that. I don't care about anything else. I just want to see them 2 get in there and fight. And I want to see Tyson brought him up, as you say.
Do you think that'll be the case if Joshua Fury meet this year?
Listen, I've got a lot of time for Joshua. I've got a hell of a lot of time.
Too much.
He's a respectable man. He's done absolutely brilliant for the sport. I've always rated him. But I know Tyson Fury, and I know the character he is. I know what character he is. I know how his mind ticks, and I know what he'd be thinking. I just know what he'd bring to the table in a magnitude of a fight like that. He'd probably bring another 30% than the Klitschko performance. 100%.
Do you think Tyson Fury can come back and be better than the fighter he was before, in your honest opinion?
Most definitely. Because the hunger's there.
Canelo set to face Gennady Golovkin on May the 5th for the rematch. What are your thoughts on that?
A fight, obviously, I'm taking very, very close, keen eye into. I think Golovkin's got the beating of him, but will he get the decision? I don't know. Will he get the decision? I just don't know, because, to beat Canelo, you've got to make it convincing. You've got to beat Canelo as easy as I beat David Lemieux to get a sort of a decision over him. I mean, I know Mayweather did, but they still give it a majority, And, a blind man could have heard Mayweather winning that fight. No mind seeing it, and they gave it majority decision. But listen, it is what it is. But I'm fingers are crossed for a Golovkin win.
David Lemieux, come on to him finally. We've seen you be
He got
relentless,
listen,
rocking him up on the
brocking him
social
up bad.
media
I broke
time
him
and
up.
time
Listen.
again.
All right,
He even
listen.
bit back yesterday as well. which is quite
He bit
funny.
back because he's probably seen me a little. I'm just giving him compliments. You know, I wished him happy Christmas, and I always put him first what I did and whatnot else. But look, you don't talk that big and not back it up about putting people in comas or coffins. What he said, you just don't do that. Look.
I just had visions of him smashing up his own kitchen yesterday.
100%, million %. He probably chinned his missus, boom, on the chin. You know what I mean? With that little short, hook he's got, what you can shut your eyes, and I could probably write a letter to somebody and see it coming and carry on writing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Actually, I couldn't write a letter because I can't spell, but
Spelling's getting a bit
Siri,
better.
yeah, Siri.
Spelling's getting a bit better.
Listen, I blame Siri's a wanker. Let me tell you one thing. When I talk to Siri and he spells stuff wrong, and I put it on Twitter and I'll still get stick, and I look and I think, it is wrong. You know what I mean?
Quite finally, we're just about to have the press conference. The rest of the world are coming in. Give us your final sort of anything you want to say before we go.
Tonight, that's all I'm just going to say. I'll tune into my fight, obviously, April 14th. But Kell Brook tonight stole the show. So he's the man. So walk out, everyone get out of the way because we beat the cameras up.
Champ coming through. Champ coming through.
I'm going to brook them up.
Brook them up.
Ring walker. No, we're not even going. Just like me to ring walker.
Don't even ask. Listen, it's only James. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you making
Hi,
yourself
son.
available. As always, you look very smart, very dapper.
Look. Listen, to be honest with you, there's a lot of them flirting with me.
Okay.
A lot of people, including Eddie Hearn. Listen, he's doing a lot of flirting lately, a lot of things he's been saying on. Frank Ron's going to break him up.
Brock him up.
Break him up bad.
Pure and
Frank,
simple.
listen, look, at the end of the day, do you see any of Eddie Hearn's middleweights looking like this? Do you see it? Obviously,
Looking sharp, though,
he's
I'm
paying
not gonna lie.
peanut. He's
You're
paying
looking
peanuts,
sharp.
you know what I'm
You're
saying?
looking
Frank's the
very
man with the
sharp.
dough. Frank's the man. BT, BoxNation is where I stand. They know. We tell all these match rooms.
Billy Joe Saunders, thank you very much. Enjoy the fight tonight, champ. We will catch you soon. Thank you very much, my man.
Stop, bro.
Time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man,